Well, they're at it again, boys and girls. This is Tabasco, the sophisticated biker. Just a quick garage therapy tidbit. Take number 57 because I keep losing my cool while I try to record this. But so Senator Lindsey Graham, I must have missed this. I haven't even seen very many clips. Senator Lindsey Graham sponsored a resolution, SJ 106. Now this is on the government website. This is congress.gov. A joint resolution to authorize the use of the United States Armed Forces against the Islamic Republic of Iran for threatening the national security of the United States through the development of nuclear weapons. I have some questions about this. I mean, we just find out about this, and also we need a new resolution that was entered 2 weeks ago. It's currently submitted referred to the Committee of Foreign Affairs. It hasn't been voted on yet, but it will. Gee, I want to think it'll pass. I mean, I don't know. What are the other headlines that have to do with Iran? Look, it's that state that started in 1948. The ones that through their outreach programs like AIPAC donate to every single one of you on either side of the aisle that supports them. The one that their CEO and president has basically have been quoted that this won't come as a surprise to anyone. Quote, we are going to have to continue to demonstrate in even more dramatic ways that if you're willing to stand with Israel when she's at war, when she needs America, we're willing to help you politically. As to those elected officials trying to ensure that the weakening of Israel at this moment, we have to see that they're defeated. That sounds an awful lot like, election tampering, doesn't it? I mean, is it, so it's not tampering if they just come right out and buy you. So, but I heard all this stuff, I think the last election about Russia and China hackers, and then they're trying to influence. So these arrogant bastards just come right out and say it because they're just going to buy you and your political campaigns on both sides of the aisle for their support, your support, our support. I'm sorry, your support? No, I'm sorry, Congress, it ain't your support. They want our support. They want our sons and daughters. They want our blood. They want our moms, mothers and fathers, our moms and dads. They want our sisters and brothers. They want our money because somehow we're still giving them billions of dollars through the last resolution. We have since about 1948 when they became the 51st state. You guys didn't hear that? Yeah, I mean, it's the state of Israel. It must be the 51st state of the United States because we're giving them billions of dollars every year. But yet somehow they got, through their outreach programs, they cleaned some of that money and they're able to come back and spend it on these campaigns and meet with senators once a month for 15 minutes because, I don't know, does every country get to do that? Or is it just that one? I'm going to tell you what, if you as an American citizen aren't beyond sick of this, man, how many times are we going to go back over? What's the United Kingdom doing right now? I mean, they're over there. Let them handle this shit. Oh, that's right. They're busy allowing their country to be taken over by foreign invaders like ours, like we are here. So you want us to send all of our soldier age defenders over to die in the desert again, so your war profiteering wars that you sponsor, so we can send all of our fighting age men and women over there. But I'll tell you what, I have 22 million soldiers for you. 22 million. That's a hell of an army, isn't it? I mean, I could probably get some shit done. You go collect all those guys up and those, fighting age men. Okay, we'll leave the women out of this, even though you all want to draft our daughters now and our wives. But we're gonna leave that. We'll be righteous. We're not gonna take their women and children. Oh, that's right. Most of them didn't bring them. Oh, but I'm gonna tell you what. Go collect all them up and put them in one of your uniforms and put them on a boat and send them over there. Okay. I tell you what. I make you a deal. If you send them there, like you sent our grandfathers and fathers to Vietnam to die, but if they came back, instead of spitting on them, and not to leave out the rest of our soldiers that were in combat that came back and got no love or help for their PTSD, the ones that are living on the street right now while y'all are funding all these people y'all let in the country, you send them over there, and if they fight in your war and they live and they come back with an American flag on their uniform, I vote for them. I'll vote to give them a U.S. citizenship. Okay, no problem, because they've earned it, in my opinion. While you disrespect the ones who've already done that, here, but we're going to try to move forward and progress, since I don't like how you treat our veterans now. And I have plenty of examples where you guys are still screwing veterans every single day. But you know what? We don't want to be like that. We want to be righteous. So I'll vote for that. But I'll tell you what, I hope not one person shows up on your draft day, because as far as I'm concerned, you can kiss my ass if you think I'm going to send my 2 sons and my daughter to fight another war in Iran that the bankers are involved in, the ones that were the same ones. You all read a book, the rest of America, that wasn't printed and cleaned in the United States, in fact, from several different countries, and you'll end up finding sort of a common denominator, let's just say. It has to do with money. And you might find a little bit more truth on World War I and World War II, some of the other wars that were fought, definitely Iraq and Saddam Hussein. Follow the money. It's real easy. And I'm not talking about just the war profiteering corporations that are going to make that, and all these senators. I'm sure they're hedging their stock purchases right now because they know who's going to end up supplying, weapons and whatever. I'm going to tell you something, Congress. I learned this the hard way because they don't teach you this in school. But you know what? When you write checks and you don't have any money in the bank, it's called fraud. And you do that enough times, and your Gestapo, foot soldiers are going to come and kidnap American citizens and take them to your injustice system trial, and they're going to destroy their lives and take all their money and put them in a cage because it's against the law. But somehow you all just keep writing checks when there ain't no money in the bank. We got a couple $1 trillion negative. I guess you guys don't have a big overdraft fee. I don't know, because I pretty much would break anybody else, because they'd be in prison by now. Or every single one of you that would vote to write a check or spend a dime on anything outside this country belongs in prison. Every one of you. But you own the ABC FYGs too, don't you? Just people, American people, please, I'm begging you, stop fucking putting up videos about your candidate and how fucking wonderful they are. While you're busy fighting with these bickering and putting up stupid videos about how this girl's gonna save the world, or he's gonna save the world. Ain't none of them saved the world, or even America. Ain't none of them barely done anything ever to benefit anyone, okay, if they weren't forced to. But somehow you're playing right into their hand. You know how dumb and you look when you sit here and fight with each other over these clowns that are voting to send your kids to die, and your parents and your sisters and brothers, and they got you busy because you're all playing that game that they put up there, and they keep that top spin to keep you all busy while they send your money and now most likely your kin to go die again over there for some bullshit. You know what? Not this one, buddy. Not this one. America, we need to get our shit together. We need to come together and figure this out. It has to stop. You know what? There's a button on this website right here on that .gov, and it says you can reach out to contact your member. Give feedback on this bill. That 5 minutes that you were going to spend making another video of looking like a dumbass supporting whatever candidate that doesn't give 2 shits about you, take that 5 minutes and go to the Congress.gov website. Right at the very top, you'll see this SJ Resolution 106. Open that page, go right over here and give feedback, and at least give them some feedback. Tell them to go fuck themselves, because we're sick of it. Keep it real.